everyone, and welcome to a new Modern video. We are playing the deck that just won the Modern Challenge as I record, and it is regular Eldrazi with 3 copies of Icetill Explorer. This is a card from the latest set that I haven't seen in Modern very much of. I've seen it in Legacy, but not in Modern. It's a 4-mana 2/4 that lets you play additional lands. And also, whenever you play a land, you mill a card, and you can play lands from your graveyard. So it's like a, a land enabler. Like, you can just get lands with this thing going because you mill lands, and then you play lands from the graveyard. Of course, you have fetch lands and so on. It's just not something that I would assume would be like strong enough to play modern. Harry Gast, I guess it's a way to use those 4-drop, because what you can do is just cast Icetill Explorer on turn 3 and then just have something to emerge for Erigast. Because like ideally you get Soemiko Spawn into Erigast, but you can also go Icetill Explorer, get a bunch of lands, pass the next turn, get a bunch of lands, and then go Erigast for just 4 mana, draw 3, and then you can just emerge again whatever you've drawn, if you draw an Emrakul or etc. So I'm assuming this is the sequencing of this card, and it is definitely something unusual. There's no Karn, the Great Creator, so we actually get to play a sideboard of cards, various 8 pieces. You have Surgical, which is, as much as I hate that card, this card is very important because right now in Modern there's Goryo and the Archon of Cruelty. Don't set this in against random decks like my opponents do though, so make sure to avoid that trap. Let's go, let's play. Daniel, hola. Congrats on winning your Kiki Jiki this weekend. I've played Pauper this weekend. Didn't win much though. Went 2-2 drop. Had good games though, very close games. All right, let's go. Uh, keep. Also, Kozilek's Return is a very good card against Boros Energy, a card that we used to play a lot in Modern, but since the new Ugin, the ramp deck moved from Red Green Eldrazi to Tron, so you can't play Kozilek's Return anymore. All right. Yeah. Turn 1, I got this tapped. Unfortunately, no Utopia's Brawl to go turn to Submika Spawn. Of course, the problem of Icetill Explorer is that cost double green in a deck that has a lot of colorless lands. We'll see. I mean, Devourer of Destiny. Okay. Playing the Mirror Match. Or at least their Tron. So I plan on casting Soemika Spawn kicked. And I can do that actually on turn 3. If I get something to put under the Labyrinth. Because next turn I can go Tempo Rumble. I find a 7-drop. Next turn I can go against Labyrinth, Mika Spawn with the Spawn from Rumble. And then get the My Double Green for Icetill Explorer. There's a couple of Ghost Quarter as well in this list that I guess I haven't mentioned. You can do the Ghost Quarter Icetill Explorer play. Oh, wow. Actually a bit of mirror match. Inquisitor not good in the mirror match. Alright, I'm gonna get Erigast. Yeah, this way I can go turn 2. Sorry, turn 3 so I make a spawn. Right. Yeah, this dragon hasn't seen too much play modern, but it is definitely a powerful card. Just being able to cast Emrakul for 4, like, for free, because you suck the Erigast. There's like Sanctum of Ugin as well in the list. So you can just cast Erigast, go get Emrakul. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, right? You cast Erigast, you get Emrakul, and then you just play for free. Because Emrakul is discounted of your graveyard, and then the Emerge will discount it for 9. So if Emrakul, let's say, costs 8. Okay. Let's do the play that I have set up here. Let's put Erigast under this labyrinth, and then play so we make a spawn kicked. Being on the play, very important here. I'm gonna grab a green land. That will let me play Icetill Explorer next turns. Which green land do I want to get? Just Commercial District, I think. This way, I also have the double red for Erigast. I think Graveyard is perfect. It's just perfect to put lands in the graveyard with this deck. Because then I can go Icetill Explorer, play land from the graveyard. Okay, opponent doesn't want to play anymore. Alright. It's also interesting to see Void Mirror. This card is, good against the coolest Eldrazi. We gotta side out this. Bringing in Flute is weird. Dismember is a way to kill Icestill Explorer. I think my opponent is just on the mirror of the same 75, so it's gonna bring 2 of this and maybe just 1 Flute. Flute kind of awkward in the mirror match. Okay, this hand casts once again, so we make a spawn on turn 3. The problem is that I'm on the draw, so my opponent can cast their Soul Milk Spawn on turn 3 first. Name red. Even though the only red card I have is Icestill Explorer or is Erigast, it is a red card because it costs double red. Ooh, yeah, it is a. I think this is a 75 mirror match. Typical MTGO experience. A new deck arises and just you get mirror matches of it. People trying. Okay, which land did you get? Eldrazi Temple, of course. Yeah, but I can't destroy my land, so I can just go safely. Oh, actually, here I can go make a spawn this turn. Let me think about it. Because I can actually go back to back make a spawn. Maybe that is safer. Like, if they're playing the 75 mirror match, how many basics there are? 4. So the Ghost Quarter plan is not working. So I think I'm just supposed to go Malevolent Rumble with Temple. Oh yeah, no, I made a mistake. I didn't realize. I didn't need to play this land. Alright, whatever. Okay. I can keep on sowing Mika's Spawn in my opponent land. I think that's just an effect that will snowball the game very much. I already have Icetill Explorer. I don't think I need to. Opponent now can't Ghost Quarter my land, and that way I can't play Soul Mika Spawn. So maybe it was just safer to cast one. Why Icetill Explorer? I think it's just card advantage engine, no? And then you can emerge it right away. At least that's what I said in the intro. Alright. Opponent just does this and passes. They know I have Soul Mika Spawn too. There's no consign to memory in this list. We're not splashing. Yeah, I don't think lands matter. Let's kick this thing. What am I killing? Eldrazi Temple, I think it's... So Eldrazi Temple makes my opponent cast K command. I guess it's the... Nah, it's not the same. Yeah. I can't take a land that casts Talisman, unfortunately. Because I don't have a 7-drop in end. I guess I can cast... I guess I can get Bojuka Bog. So my opponent can go K command for 2, 3, whatever. Then they have 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I think Bajuka Bog is actually the pick here. Let me think though. I gotta make sure I can cast another Sawamika Spawn the following turn. If I get Bajuka Bog, my opponent goes Eldrazi Spawn kicked. Sorry, I meant to say Kozak's command. They have 1, 2, 3, so they can't actually kick their Sawamika Spawn. At that point, they killed this. And I definitely cannot kick my Sawamika Spawn. That's an interesting matchup here going on. They did Surveil on turn 1. On turn 0, Emrakul to the bin. Maybe they have a second one. Yeah, this is a very important play. This is a very important moment. So opponent goes kick command for 2. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They play a land 7. So they can't quite get there. But if they have like a temple, they will. I'm gonna Bajuka Bog. Not sure if it's the right play. Buongiorno Danilo. The tournament yesterday went well. I enjoyed playing Pauper. It's been a while. Went 2-2 drop, but the games are very close. I haven't played a Pauper tournament in a while. The problem here, yeah. No, I think the worst case scenario is just some more so we make a spawn. Okay. Yes. So yeah, they could have played Emrakul if they had a 2-7 drop, and they had Emrakul. Nice. So we dodged the bullet here. Yeah, opponent's gonna go for a sword and make a spawn, killing, I'm assuming, the forest. Can I actually kill the forest? I don't remember. Yeah. My level at Rumble. They got Stone Rain. Wow. So this is actually not the same 75. Hey, they got Devour of Destiny. Sure. They can only kill Sprawl because this is the Void. Okay. I don't have mana to play so we make a spawn. Draw land though I do. I don't. It's okay. I'm gonna go Icetill Explorer, play a bunch of lands, and then play Talisman. Yeah, my opponent has 5 cards, so they're actually very far away from yeah, so we go Icetill Explorer. We go Wooded Foothills Millland. Fetch. Millland. Erigast. Then I can go. I guess I don't want to go Stomping Ground because I don't have the Erigast. I'll just go against Labyrinth. Just got some value here. Mill a card. And then play Talisman. And pass. Next turn, I mean, depends if I on top with this, but if I do, I'll have yeah, put only a 6, so they can't play another 7 drop there. Seems like they're casting K command. Oh no, maybe this is also a spawn they drew. Yeah, K command. That's funny. They exile my Icetill and exile a bunch of cards. All right, think we got this game now, right? Because I can tap this. Not as much as I would have loved to, I guess. But I can still go. So we make a spawn kicked. And then just double block. Kill this. Leaving you with no colorless mana to cast your Eldrazi's. I get Eldrazi Temple. I can even go Squirter you. That's probably better. It's like full anti-lands plan. Leaving you, man. It's turn 5. Look how many things I've done. GG's, GG. All right. The Bazooka Bog was a game-winning play, though. That's for sure. Come on, opponent. Concede. You can say GG. All right. Yeah, buongiorno. Buongiorno, buongiorno. On the draw. Man, I hate that these like awful lands pop up at the beginning of the thing, so I just get to see them. I just don't want to see them ever. Can't wait until they're replaced by some Spider-Man cards at the beginning of the, you know, at the top of the cards. Okay. I sound I think it's too weak. Is it too weak? Yeah. Mulligan. Mulligan again. Mulligan to 5. Yeah. I mean, I did say that surgical now. I think changed. I think decks that don't have interaction, like a regular Eldrazi, are okay playing surgical now because the meta game is very much into graveyard reanimation right now. All right, let's go to 5. Fortunately, every hand is worse than the previous one. I guess. I mean, I now wish I kept 7. Keep this 5. Bottom 1 and 2. Maybe Utopia Sprawl. Let's say I draw Forest. Now let's go Rumble. Maybe actually I should just bottom the 7s. Maybe not Erigas though, because if I get lucky and draw Ugin's Labyrinth, I can just go off. That's bottom Utopia Sprawl. So, okay, drawing Forest, yes, but like Utopia Sprawl only goes on a forest. It's not like Wild Growth. Okay, let's go. Darkseid Citadel, Springleaf Drum. Mishra's Bubble. Pass. Okay. Nice. Drew Forest. I'll go Malevolent Rumble. Of course, if I had Utopia Sprawl, I could have gone Talisman Sprawl. I just got a land here. Pass. Lots of different types in my graveyard already. The Emrakul Stonks. Portable Hole on the token. Rude. And then Kappa Cannoneer. Okay. I'm gonna go Forest. Talisman Rumble. Okay. Huh. I can just get Icetill Explorer here. Let's get it. Believe in this card. I gotta try new cards. The Var of Destiny doesn't do anything. It takes 11 mana to kill this Kappa Cannoneer. And of course, killing Portable Hole achieves nothing. If this Kappa Cannoneer is blockable, I think I'm gonna block. But that's just gonna save 5 damage. It's very hard. Very unlucky that this Kappa Cannoneer is unblockable. Is blockable, sorry. So I think I'll just cash it in. Ooh, Emrakul. Okay. Let's go. I still Explorer. Let's go. Eldrazi Temple. Trigger. Then I think I want to go Vooded Foothills. I think I got enough lands that I don't need to pitch anything from my hand. Although, it is true that Erigast wants you to pitch cards from your hand. But I think I have like so many. Maybe I should just go Ugin's Labyrinth, pitch Devourer, just in case my opponent goes um like Soul God Lantern. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go Ugin's Labyrinth, pitch Devourer. I got a Rand in my hand with the Foothills. Okay. Now they drew lots of cards, so for sure they will have artifacts to make this unblockable. Sure. There it is, Thomas Crypt. Glad we played Ugin's Labyrinth. Your vacation in northern Spain? Nice. Yeah, I'm sure it's beautiful. What did you mill? Cosa fa questa? Michiko's Reign of Truth. Target creature got +1/+1 until end of turn for each artifact under champion you control. Yep, you exile my graveyard. But the Icetill Explorer will help me. Milling the grid. Okay, let's see how much mana I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hmm. Well, let's go Wooded Foothills Mill. Okay. Then hmm, I'm afraid that Emrakul isn't enough. It has 2 Kappa Cannoneer. Can crush one into the Emrakul, but the other one will still be good though. Right? Let me think. But I think I I think I have to do this, right? I think I have to try and go Emrakul. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think I have to try and cast Emrakul. I was thinking about casting Airgast, but I think that just loses. I think I need to go for Emrakul and just, I don't know how to win. I'm gonna get Forest, just kind of going all in, and I don't want to take extra damage. Plus, I can just always. Okay, wow, nice. I milled a Kozilek's command. That's perfect. That's actually perfect. Still tough game though. Let's go Sanctum of Ugin from my hand. Hmm. Let me go Emrakul first. Maybe I just go Wooded Foothills. Sanctum of Aspetta. Maybe Sanctum of Ugin from my hand can get me creature colorless of any type. What is it? It's another Emrakul probably. Yeah, so just go Emrakul. I think I'm just dead on board, but no. I think I have to go for another Emrakul. I do kill the Kappa Cannoneer with this though. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3. This one doesn't count, so no. I just have to get another Emrakul. Let's get another Emrakul. Ichiko's an enchantment that I can't rebuy it with Emery. One in draws. It's an island. Unfortunate. Alright. Let's Ghost Quarter the Urza Saga. Yes. So my opponent has 3. A screenshot. for the later game. Let's say okay to this. Now I go to combat. Attacking with this and this. This blocks here. This blocks here. Then they have Kappa and Island in end. I can't pass the turn. Let's see what they can do now. What did they do? They Pinnacle Emissary warped. Okay. 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 Pinnacle Emissary warped. Okay. I can go Sanctum of Ugin. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. So once again, I can cast Emrakul. Oh, I missed the town damage. You're right. You're right. Back with both. Play Emrakul. Extra turn. Yes. Go get another Emrakul. Yeah, thanks to Icetill Explorer, I can just do the Emrakul train. Icetill Explorer was this game was we mulligan 2-5 this game. I cast Icetill Explorer on turn 3. It milled for me Emrakul through the Tormod script, and then it buyed me extra Emrakul to deal with Kappa Cannoneer. Icetill Explorer won me this game. I don't know which other cards could have won me the game in that spot. So, this is something that's important whenever you see like good player winning challenges with cards that don't look normal to you. You try them and then with the critical thoughts analyze what they are doing and try to kind of like to force try them. This is how you test. All right, we got Crippling Corrosion in the sideboard. Sweet. Let's see my opponent list. So they have Pinnacle Emissary, of course. They have Emery. Maybe I want this member. Maybe I want this member. I think Kozak's return is bad. I definitely want one this member. I think I can take out one of these 7 drops. Word Breaker seems nice though. Maybe the Bar of Destiny. Okay. Keep. We got this member for Emery. Put as not kept 7. Or Sprawl, say red. Very good draw, so we make a spawn. Void Mirror counter 0-mana artifacts, question mark? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go Ugin's Labyrinth. Putting, huh. Maybe World Breaker. Because I wanna kill the saga here. Yeah. Or I can just ramp. That's also a possibility. Maybe actually ramping is better. Let me think. Because I can go dismember on the construct, and then I can go world breaker the turn after. So probably I want to ramp here. I get Eldrazi Temple. Or 4. Okay. Let's see what they do with the saga. They make another token. Now I have to dismember. Otherwise, this construct becomes a 6/6. They get Mox Opal. They get Thoughtcast, Mishra's Bubble. Sure. Okay, let's just go World Breaker on the construct. So we managed to get rid of the Urza Saga pretty cleanly here. The 1-2 punch of turn 2 Mika Spawn, turn 3 World Breaker. One has a new Saga. I'll return the Aerogast. I got a Stomping Ground. I'm gonna emerge. If I emerge this, I only have to pay 2 mana. I think it's pretty good. Discard my hand. Draw 3. Okay. Drew Creeping Corrosion. Not bad. Do I want to go K-Command now? Yeah. Think so. I'll get the 2 modes. Just because I have a green man in my pool. If you draw this Mika Spawn and pass. Turn 4, by the way. Okay. Eh... Doo -doo -doo. Let's play make a spawn kicked. Oh, that's true. I can emerge it as well. What does this say? The emerge cost? Not spell. What does this say? Each creature has emerged. The emerge cost equal to its mana cost. Huh. Now let's just do it normally. Cast with kicker. Yeah. I lured you into making a construct, so I can now cast a Crippling Corrosion. I'm gonna get the Sanctum of Ugin in case my opponent survives the corrosion. Shouldn't we emerge to play around Rebuke? Yeah, maybe. Ooh, nice. This is actually a better screenshot. Alright. That was a good start so far. Pretty clean games. The deck behaved very, very well. Especially game one against Affinity was definitely a win by Icetill Explorer. Alright. I'll take a short bathroom break. I'll be right back for game three. Let's go. Round three. My hand is very good. Can go turn one Utopia Sprawl. Naming. That's a good question, actually. What to name? I don't think this deck needs double green. That's not true. As has to Explorer. Alright, let's name green then. Urza's mine. With his hand. Love to see Urza's mine. Alright, I think I should just pass. I don't want to use a Suwamiko spawn just to ramp. I don't understand why Icetill Explorer is so expensive. Buy one full for the cube, and yeah, I was like, I was surprised. All right, both of these cards are bad. Raw. Ghost Quarter too. Yeah. Never kill the tower. Always leave tower last. ADH? Guess. Am I taking more temples here? Sure. Yeah, no, in Cube and Vintage Cube, it's good. It has a lot of synergies, even in Legacy lands. Legacy Commander player loves the card Crucible of Worlds. I see. Yeah, it's a rare, right? Like, why is it a rare? 12 euro. No, nowadays. Like rare is worth literally nothing these days. I'm not saying, that's too much. It was just I didn't expect that. Uh I guess I can take a damage, it's fine. Kill the temple. I can get Sanctum of Ugi now. I already have like so much mana, I don't need it. Yeah, I get to play 2 lands per turn and you get nothing. Exactly. This is what we're doing. Don't grab Ghost Quarter. Do I? I mean, they have basics for sure, right? There it is. We got Icetill Explorer. But I probably can just win the game with Arigast. Bah, let's take Arigast for now. Let's go Land. So we make a spawn again. Spend 1 green. I still GQ his game. What's your obsession with Ghost Quarter? Not a good card. Why? Why do you want to go Wasteland rather than playing a 3/3 that Stone Rain gets me an Eldrazi Temple, Arigast? I guess I mistapped. I should have floated red here. Because now I couldn't have gone Arigast. Arigast is broken. I cast Arigast, draw 3. Even if Sanctum of Ugin, I can get Emrakul. Arigast is actually broken in that spot. Alright. Tron. Well, Kuzik's return is not doing too hot today. Actually, I think I just hate the card Disruptor Flute. I just bring in this member. I mean, this is a matchup for Void Mirror. I just hate Flute against, I don't know, non-strictly combo decks. Yeah, the problem is that I guess I can Ghost Quarter the Swamp in this deck. Wow, very good hand. I get to go turn 1 Void Mirror. When it showed me Mind Stone, so they are the colorless version. Let's go against Labyrinth. I'll put under a Emrakul. Yeah, I don't think it matters very much. I think my opponent is just shut off from casting spells for the rest of the game. They just need to draw exactly basic. I guess they have map to get basic swamp. Hmm. Maybe it wasn't very good then. Well, I can destroy it. Takes me a while though. Hmm. I guess on turn 4 I can kill the swamp. Not playing a go Thought here. Very often people when I play that deck ask me why the swamp or whatever the forest, And yeah, the answer is mostly Boseiju, but I guess Void Mirror as well. Hmm. How many basic swamp do you think they play? What's their name? Rusty Rocket. Let's see how many swamps they play. One swamp. So I'm gonna go get the um Ghost Quarter, which can also destroy a basic land. Don't know if you knew this. I can cast their one spell here. Yeah, GG. Round 4. I think this is a mulligan. If I had a 7 drop, maybe I could have kept. But Utopia Sprawls is the dead card in my hand. Alright, keep. Bottom, Ugin's Labyrinth. It's either that or Erigas, but I think it's Labyrinth. I want to find a 2 drop. Yeah, I think Talisman of Impulse is nice. Unfortunately, I don't draw it. So I'm still gonna go Icetill Explorer turn 3. Yeah. Okay, my opponent goes Hedgemate, Bins, Oculus. At least they aren't playing the deck that can unearth it next turn. I can go off with Icetill Explorer plus Wooded Foothills. Okay. Do this. Wooded Foothills. Mill a card. World Breaker. Nice. Let's get Commercial District. Mill a card. Ooh, nice. Kozilek's Return in the graveyard. I'm gonna go Wooded Foothills again. Mill a card. Oh, that was a Stomping Ground that I wanted to fetch. Maybe ability on the stock, I should have fetched Stomping Ground. These member, no. Alright, let's go get a Forest. Mill a card. Okay. Nice. Let's go. So we make a spawn. Kicked. Exile this land. And get a temple, probably. Yeah, the Kozak's return will just win the game, probably. I can also get Sanctum of Ugin, I guess. Alright, because I have like more than enough. I guess if my opponent kills the Mimic Spawn, do I have enough? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. So I just have to get Eldrazi Temple to be safe. In case opponent dismembers the Mimic Spawn. Can I also pay 3 to return this? I wonder. I guess so. It's not. It's an Eldrazi activate ability. Okay, the Cascade Birthing Ritual. That's good. Yeah, they got the Oculus. Yeah, everything will die to the Kozak's return. Man, it's been a while that I've cast the Kozak's return. Feels good. All right, let's emerge. Paying 4. Uh, yeah. And deal 7 damage. No, sorry, 5 damage to everything. And get a 6/6 into play. They drew me 3 cards. Unfortunately, the Eldrazi Temple does not work on. Okay, it doesn't work. I didn't know that. Thank you. The Eldrazi Temple does not work on World Breaker ability. But I wanted to do it anyway. Um, mm, 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 mm. I'll cast this Kozev's command now. This way, if they go flare, I can, they don't have a thing to sacrifice. Wow, they don't do anything. Let's draw Icetill Explorer. Why not? Thank you for the Prime sub. I've got the Icetill Explorer Ghost Quarter play. Let's go Icetill Explorer. Ghost Quarter. Mill a card. Kill your island. Ghost Quarter. Mill a card. Kill your island. Then I go Devour of Destiny. Kill your ritual. Just honestly clicking buttons right now. I just have it all. I don't know what to do. Oh, Piss Drowner. Okay. No, my combo. Opponent stopped my combo. Went to Ghost Quarter or your lands. Alright. Mill a card. Eldrazi looks unbeatable. Eh, let's say these weren't the hardest matchup. Do this. Just never give up. Never gives up. Ooh, Ghost Quarter. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, wait, wait, wait. No! I can't undo. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to mill Emrakul. Because if I play Ghost Quarter, I had to mill the Emrakul. Should have, like, put a land on top, so I go Ghost Quarter, mill a card, and then I just destroy your land. But yeah. Ghost Quarter, Icetill does the Lord works against Belcher. That is true. It's probably too slow, but I guess if you draw a Ghost Quarter early, you definitely buy time. And then Icetill just locks him up. Merge, I think you have to pay red. Oh, never mind. You're right. I did say that in the intro. I did say that in the intro, that it's free with Erigast. Yeah, guys, I'm just clicking buttons. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I turned off my brain. I will turn it on as soon as we go to sideboard. But first, let me destroy a bunch of these basics. Yeah. No, I don't want to sacrifice anything. Let me just cast this. Kuzik's return, of course, is a May. Opponent does not concede. Will take all the game actions. Oh, you're right. I had lethal. I could play Sing the Stufer as a land. Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. So many missed lethal in this game. All right. Uh, attack. These member. That's probably it. Yeah, just I have three life. If I have two life, actually, I wonder if you have two life, because if you have one life, you can't put Watery Grave into play untapped. But if you're at 2 life, can you put into play a land untapped? Probably not. I was at 3, so I could have definitely done it either way. Let's cut some World Breakers. 2 life I can't. Okay. Yeah, I know I can play a Shockland untapped on turn 1, but I've never tried with... Yeah, I had the life to pay, exactly. I had the life to pay. Alright, let's begin. This is a keep. I have to bottom a card. Because this return has proved to be very, very powerful in this matchup. Is it a crime to bottom a level into Rumble? Probably is. Maybe 1k return will be enough. The strength of this deck is that it doesn't really suffer sideboard hate. Like, people were playing Molten Rain because, like, Charmaw and Blood Moon are bad against this deck. What always with the turn 1 Edge Maze on Oculus? They should play Unearth in their deck. Go Rumble. Let's grab some powerful cards. Nope, let's not grab anything. Okay. Can go Talisman into land the Talisman. Setting up for a large K return, K command. But we're playing post sideboard, meaning that my opponent has access to Consign to Memory, a card still nobody has played against us in this league, which is usually the bane of the existence of these decks. Like, that's actually the sideboard hate. It's not land destruction, it is a counterspell in the form of Consign to Memory. Let me go Kozilek's Return, and then Kozilek's Command. This way my opponent can't do Flare of Denial. As I said, they can go Consign to Memory, but that card is like unbeatable anyway. Wow, they don't have Consign to Memory. Crazy. I did a Kozilek's Return first to play around Flare of Denial. I think I already said it, but might as well repeat it. Hmm. Well, Erigast works on cast. Yeah, let's cast this. Again, they can go Consign to Memory, but I think they would have played it earlier if they had it. They may just have a counter spell, but I'm still drawing 3 cards. Like, they can have Flare of Denial, Subtlety. Oh, they do have Consign to Memory. Wild they didn't cast it on the Kozilek's Return command. That's okay. Let's go Sprawl, go. Yeah. Endurance stops my Kozilek's return now. I think I'm chumping 3 damage. I don't have much time now. Need to top deck now or it's over. I was holding Forest in hand for exactly Icetill Explorer. That would have been good to draw. Look at this 2-4. Stopping everything. Draw. See what it is. Dismember. Actually just dead on board. So let's concede. Okay, another Oculus. Okay. Let's go game 3. We lost the first game of this league. It had to happen. Maybe I just don't want Dismember. Just sideboard nothing. Yeah. Very good end. Try to think if there's a world where I can go turn to Icetill Explorer, but I can't. I mean, I can if I top deck. So let's try to do that. Fortunately, Utopia Sprawl is not. It has to go on a forest only. Is Trini bad versus them? I guess Consign is terrible. Yeah, they just. I mean, they spent 3, but they can just kick it, right? Uh, uh, um. Should I go Sprawl? Thinks. Green. I mean, Trinisphere, classic. Card disadvantage tool that against the deck with counterspell shouldn't be very good because you just spend the card doing nothing in a matchup where they counter your key stuff. So you just want your cards to all be key stuff. If they're not key stuff, you're wasting, you're spending. Okay, I can go another Utopia Sprawl. I guess I'll name Red here. And I can go Icetill Explorer. So I have to make a land drop. Let's see if I find one. Oh, Dismember. Okay. Alright. Still milling a card. Ooh, World Breaker. That's a nice one to mill. Okay, it's turn 3. I laid down a lot of mana, as you should with this deck. And now you're just hoping to resolve some of your cards. Harbinger's of the Sea. Very powerful here because kills double Utopia Sprawl. Guess maybe this is why I needed this is why I needed the Dismember. I'd love to draw land here. And yeah, try to push my opponent down. Although Sawamiko's pawn, unfortunately, I think it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, it doesn't get me any lands here. Any lands of relevancy. I have this World Breaker in my graveyard that will eventually be helpful. Oh no. My opponent kills the Harbinger. I didn't think about that. Hmm. Okay. Drew Arigas. Although I don't want to cast it now because I want to play Kozak's command first. Or I guess I'm glad I killed the other land. I'm less glad I took the forest here. I think... Should I play K command now? Yeah, very strange because then it just drew basic forest off the top. I think I play this now. This way I can't sacrifice something to the flare. They can obviously consign this. Yeah. One is on 8 already. See what they find here. Fibulative draws 2 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dismember. They're 4 life. Let me count again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. See if they have flare. Still drawing 3 cards though. Okay. Not bad. Well, no lands are important. You play Svencoatl. Wow, you pass without making any creature for your birthing ritual. Let's go so we make a spawn here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tempted to kill the forest. You consign triple kicked, double kicked. It's fine by me. Yeah. Oh, we should have tapped more, opponent. Oh, you want to have one more for consign. Oh, you're still giving me land. Okay. I think I've got enough lands. I don't want more. I can just Bajuka Bog so you can't cast Oculus. I think it's a decent play. I think I've got enough lands. I can also get Sanctum of Ugin. That's another valuable land because I'm gonna go World Breaker end of turn. Nah, I think if you play Oculus is fine. Let's get Sanctum of Ugin. Pass. I don't know if it's fine though if you play Oculus. I'm not sure. Maybe Bajuka Bog was better. I guess this way they let me play Kozilek's command on the Calling Oracle. I should probably do that. If I got Bazooka Bug, I wouldn't be able to do the display. Yeah, I figured so. Okay, let's see what you get. Maybe Harbinger of the Seas. Shuts off my Devour of Destiny. Oculus, okay. Let's see if they find more, see if they find more, yeah. I guess I could have gotten Erigas here with the Sanctum. I mean, I still have a Stomping Ground in my deck, right? Yeah. Sure. Probably should get Erigas here. I guess I don't need to cast Erigas, I can just cast it from here. I should just get Emrakul. But no, I should get Erigast and cast it, yeah. Yeah, it's best. Flare of Denial, okay. Guess I'm not casting Erigast after all. Pass. One is a 3. I could have gotten a Soe Mega Spawn and Bajuga Bogged. Classic. Maybe that was better. Holy Oracle. Could have gotten Emrakul. That was probably better. Okay. I'm thinking now. My opponent's like very likely gonna be able to put into play a Harbinger of the Seas, and I can't respond to that. So this Ugim's Labyrinth either gets me Erigast in end or World Breaker mana. I think I'd rather float World Breaker mana. You followed my financial advice and bought €50 over the weekend. Let's go. Financial advisor. Alright, let's get back World Breaker to my hand here, shall we? Sacrifice a land, I can just sacrifice this Wooded Foothills. Yeah. I'm like one of those like scam investors that tells you to invest, but never invest on the things they tell you to invest in. You know what I mean? Alright, I get Oculus. Okay. Oh wow. They suck Oculus for an Especquatl. That seems like a downside. Bow? I don't know. What should I do? I got so many options. Let's go Rumble, I guess, to have more options. There it is, Emrakulo. Can I cast it? Due? Ma probably. Due, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Emrakulo. Gets countered. And consigned? It's not even that good. Okay. Okay. Opponent has the answers. Has the answers. Let's play opponent deck. I played many times. Very fun deck. Love that deck. Block. Oh no, a Svenkoatl. Let's see what they find. Harbinger? Endurance? Alright, deck thickening. Oh, on themselves. Okay, that's funny. They target themselves with endurance. I was hoping for some deck thickening. And then they... So funny that they changed the endurance for Coiling Oracle. Alright, let's go World Breaker. Yeah, I think because they were not running out of consign. Now they have back all the consigns. War Breaker, killing Birthing Ritual. Then I can go Talisman. Then I can cast Erigast for 2 mana. Sacrificing World Breaker. Draw 3. This is not a card that's worth cents, right? Like €1 maybe. Seeking to Stupor. No! Look at this! I have to discard this now. I guess it's a May. Should I do that? Should I draw 3 random cards? Or keep the Erigast? Should probably keep the Erigast. They have 5 minutes on the clock. Them not conceding game 1 was a good strategy. I can die in timer this game. Especially if I resolve Emrakul. So next you need to buy 50 Erigast? Exactly. Buy 50 Erigast. Wow, look at this. I killed 1 Rachel, opponent spawned 2 more. Harbinger of the Seas is probably going to be sacrificed, though. It's not very good now. No, it is very good. Opponent doesn't want to sacrifice it. Wow. Alright, let's play Talisman. And let's play Erigast. I didn't even count. Wow, it just actually like it was enough mana. That's funny. Yes, this time. Okay. Play Island, go. Mango Finance is getting expensive these days. No, Mango Finance is just you buy 4 copies of a card and never sell. That's the easiest finance of the world. Buying 50 is not Mango Finance. Ok, when it bounces my Herigast. Dio caro. I don't know. Oh, Collector Oof, where did this come from? 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Emerge Emrakul? Oh, why? I just cast it. Why do you have to emerge cards? Wait. The thing is gone. The thing is gone. Allora, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tapped totally random, by the way. You got consign? E che coglioni. Okay. I might actually die in timer. I gotta start playing fast here. Which means floating mana and, clicking F6. Alright. Kozilek's return in the bin is very important. Kozilek's return in the bin is very important. Man, the endurancing themselves was super smart. I don't think many people would have endurance themselves in that spot. They can now probably just find another endurance and clean the... Oh wow, Fibletip draws two. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose now because I go Airgast. They go... Also, Collector Oof super smart. Because Collector Oof plus Harbinger locks me out. Was actually a moment where... No, there wasn't. Play this. Let's see. I'm sure they have Kozak's command... sorry, consign for all these four triggers. Oh no, they don't. Alright then. Life's easy. I guess I can cast this first. Before I get to discard. Yeah, they didn't have consign. Maybe they have it now. No, okay. Maybe they draw it now. Porco dinci. I guess I can do no. Yeah. I just don't I just don't discard. And just emerge Emrakul. What? They could have consigned the Kozak's return. Maybe they drew it off of Ice Fang. They could also counter the Kozak's command. And have 3 minutes on the clock. I gotta play super fast now. Endurance me. No, endurance them again. Crazy stuff. They're at 1 life. That's a lot of mana got. 3 less now. Let's see if they do once again the lock, the colorless lock. Harbinger plus oof. Oculus, va bene. Allora, facciamo Emrakul 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Control you. Should have floated mana. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flare Denial. Dio caro, now I don't have mana to float. I can't cast Erigast. Right? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pass. Right, this is the Emrakul turn. Oh, thank God they die. Ah. Oh my God. All he needed was a fetch land. I knew they had a fetch one in hand because they've been in one life for a while. Oh, oh, mamma mia. I'm tired. That's not how you start your morning at 10 a.m. Okay. All right, let's do a poll now to do the prediction. Trophy? Yes or no? But 2 minutes. Start a prediction. I'll be right back, and then we play the final. All right, let's go the final. Oh, also my opponent's 4-0. That's cool. High stake game. Mulligan to 6. Eep. Bottom a card, unfortunately. Man, it sounds so perfect. I don't want to bottom anything. Maybe I bottom Mugen's Labyrinth. Yeah. Or I can bottom Rumble and go turn 2 K command. Yeah, maybe that's better. I bottom Rumble to go turn 2 K command, turn 3 so we make a spawn. Okay. What are we facing? Ooh, the mirror. No, ho sbagliato terra. No, it's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It wasn't a mistake. Man, my unconscious saw that I drew something different and changed my mind. Because the plan was to go against Labyrinth, K command for 2, so we make a spawn. But drawing Sprawl lets me still go so we make a spawn for 3. And actually is a better play because it keeps the Kozak command for later. So smart. Okay, with that being said, what am I doing here? I think it's Stomping Ground Forest. This way I can cast Icetill Explorer. Okay. Against Labyrinth. Or Breaker. Turn 3, so we make a spawn. Destroy that. F6. I can go get Eldrazi Temple. Let me read some Tome of Ugin. It's called a spell with mana value 7 or greater. The mana value will be 7 or greater. Maybe I should get Sanctum of Ugin. Nah, let's just get Eldrazi Temple. Come on. Can't be wrong. All the talismans. Uh, uh, um. I'm gonna go Talisman Sprawl. It's the same amount of mana. Spending 2 to make 2. Spending money to make money. And then I go Kozak's command now? Nah, I can do it later. I don't think I need any lands now to make a land drop. Yeah, this is actually the third Tron deck we play against in this league. We played against Colorless Eldrazi and Green Tron. Probably, yeah. No, sorry, that's not true. Colorless Eldrazi and Mirror Match. This is the first Tron deck we play against. Oh, not Seer. Okay. X equal 5. Oh, Uh, hmm. Definitely have to leave a Ugin's Labyrinth on top. And then it's gonna be Erigast. I think it's something like this. Bottom these. Do I want to Dry Steel Explorer? No, probably not. And then I do top, top, top. Then I go land for turn, double red, draw 3. Okay. Ghost Quarter would be good. That's fine though. I can go World Breaker and sacrifice Arigast as well. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Sacrifice Arigast. And then I just go World Breaker again. Tapping 7. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Destroy a land. Then I return this. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, GG. Easy game. Okay. Now, Green Tron. I definitely have to set out the closest return. Maybe I do want the flute because they play Karn. So this is finally a matchup where I'm happy to play flute. I think Void Mirror is bad. They have Talismans and Forest. Be my friend, you're sub on this channel. You can't say these things. You can't. If you say these things, you know, you can't say these things. Then like you make me look bad. You'd be like, "Oh Mangu, your subscriber is citing surgical against Tron." It's like a note, a negative note. You know, it's like you haven't taught them anything. It was banned if it wasn't a sub. Yeah, yeah, exactly. They dodged it. Lero, I think for the prime sub. All right, opponent has a good start. They get to Tron on turn 3. Unfortunately, I'm too slow. I can't go so we make a spawn kicked on turn 2. I have to go Talisman. Top land go. Cost quarter. That'd be good this turn. Leave it on top. We'll see what happens. Probably just dying to Karn. Yeah. But maybe they got like Stone Brain and shit like that instead of like actual real cards. We'll see. They get coding. Okay. Which land they got? Tower, right? Yeah. Let's take the tower down. Opponent is destroying all my lands though, so I have flute. I can top deck flute now. Oh wow, you have another tower. Va bene, va bene, basta, basta. Alright, last game for the trophy. On the play. Void Mirror, Void Mirror, Void Mirror. There's definitely spots where Void Mirror shuts my opponent off. Right? I think I'm just submitting. I think the risk of my opponent just drawing a talisman and then have a dead card in a deck that just really does not want to have dead cards in their deck. This hand has a lot of mana. It doesn't have any land destroyers. And the flute is also like not very good. I mean, it's only good if they have Karn. I think I'm actually supposed to mulligan this hand, as weird as it sound. Necrisep, thank you for the 4th month sub. You can flip the map if they start with it. That's a good point. It's also probably a good hand. Like it's a lot of mana. All right, let's keep it. It's a lot of mana. I probably should keep it. Mine might. We need to top deck something. I kept a hand that didn't have any payoffs. Just had mana. Keep the flute in hand to playing a response to Planeswalker. I don't care about Aware Might. That does nothing. Man, 2 forest off the top. That's so bad. Oh wow, natural Tron. And they kick the Mika spawn. Yeah, rip. Rip trophy. Need Icetill Explorer to have a chance here. I don't even. Again, Icetill Explorer into Ghost Quarter. That's like the only sequencing that lets me be in the game. To start. I guess I can't even Ghost Quarter now, though. Rip. No trophy. Doubters wins. Believers lose. Good run, though. Strong performance by the deck. Maybe should have mulliganed. Maybe should have mulliganed. My first instinct was to mulligan. I decided to keep. The hand was not very good. And we just drew very poorly out of it, too. Nonetheless, thank you for watching. If you watch on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.